Hello, class of 2022. I'm Mrs. Braman, one of your 9th grade counselors. Can you believe you are almost halfway done with your freshman year of high school? Mrs. Schreiber and I hope you are preparing already for the end of the semester. Get those missing assignments in, retake a test, and keep pressing forward in order to finish strong. Today we will be discussing scheduling and requesting courses for your sophomore year. At the beginning of this year, you put together a high school course plan of classes you wanted to take through your high school career. Now is the time for you to review and build upon that plan as you think about your sophomore year. It is also important that you reflect on your assessment results from Indiana Career Explorer inventories and ask yourself, what are your strengths and talents? What are your goals for after high school? Further, what classes and diploma will help you achieve those goals? Remember Mrs. Schreiber's video about your assessment results? Indiana Career Explorer can help you connect the results from your assessments into real-life careers and post-secondary opportunities. These are all things you will need to think about as you go about choosing your classes. At this time, advisory teachers, please make sure that each student has the following items: a blank course request sheet, a pink course selection worksheet, and the new course description guide pulled up on their computers. This guide can be found under the guidance section of Homestead's website. Under this tab, you will find a link called Course Descriptions. While many of you will be eager to begin now, I ask that you follow along completely with me throughout this video. We will begin completing the forms towards the end. Please listen entirely to the information provided and write down any questions that you come up with. Mrs. Schreiber and I ask that you email your questions to us, as this is the most efficient way to get your answers. The first thing you need to know is the timeline for requesting courses. You each are receiving this information now because as soon as we return from winter break, Mrs. Schreiber and I will begin visiting seminar and biology classrooms to review and pick up your completed course request sheets. Our hope is that you spend the time you have now and during winter break to look through your course options and discuss your plan with family and teachers. Please utilize the high school course plan you have created in Indiana Career Explorer as a guide throughout this process. We spent a great deal of time working on your high school course plan during advisory to ensure it lines up with your academic and career goals. Utilizing this plan is a wonderful reference tool and should help ensure you are scheduling the sophomore year courses you need for your future. Now, let's talk about the course description guide. In the very beginning pages of the course description guide, you will find information on dual credit, graduation requirements, and rules and guidelines regarding schedule changes. All of the courses in this book are divided by department in alphabetical order. Under every course title, you will find important information, including, but not limited to, students who are eligible to take the course, prerequisites for the course, how many credits you earn for taking the course, whether the course is honors or AP, and if so, what the weighted GPA is, whether the course is dual credit, and if so, who is the crediting institution and how much the course costs, and finally, a description of what you can expect in the course. Once you have reviewed the course description guide, your next step will be to begin completing your course request sheets. Here you will see an example of a completed course request sheet. You will notice that each course request includes both the course title and the course number. This information can be found in the course description guide or on the pink course selection worksheet. This pink sheet is a quick reference tool that has all of the courses available to sophomores at a glance. It does not include descriptions, but does provide a list of courses available to you by department. Please remember that for your sophomore year schedule, each of you should have 2 semesters of the following subject areas: English, Math, Science, and Social Studies. For English, your options are English 10 or Honors English 10. Please keep in mind the prerequisites for Honors English 10. The math class you will request is contingent upon which level of math you have successfully completed this year. If you are currently taking honors pre-calculus with trigonometry, it will be important for you to consult with your counselor and current math teacher, as AP Calculus may be the next step for you. For students who have successfully completed biology this year, you get to choose your science course. Please look closely at the course description guide to review all your options. It is a common misconception that students must take Biology 2 after Biology 1. Rather, you have many options available to you, including but not limited to earth-space science, environmental science, microbiology, zoology, and more. For social studies, if you have not taken world history, you will be required to take it next year. For those who have taken world history and are ready to move on to U.S. history, please look at the options available to you, including regular, honors, and AP U.S. history. If you are currently on track for the Academic Honors Diploma and have not yet started a world language, please consider adding a world language for next year. Finally, sophomore year is a great opportunity to fulfill other graduation requirements such as PE1, PE2, health, personal finance, and/or 2 fine art classes. As you progress through high school and become an upperclassman, you will have many course options available to you. To maximize on these elective opportunities, do not delay in getting any course requirements completed. You will also notice that we ask every student to provide 2 alternative choices for electives. It is incredibly important that alternative choices are listed. In the event that a course becomes full or is no longer offered, we will need an alternative choice to fill your schedule. You must be ready after winter break to turn in your course request sheet. Delay in turning in these course requests may prevent you from getting the courses that you want. Since this is all a part of your college and career plan, you need to be in charge of what courses you take. While you are completing your course request sheet, we encourage each of you to have conversations with your teachers. They are the experts in their content area and they know about all the courses in their department, and also know your academic performance in the classroom. Their insight and recommendations will be invaluable during this process. Each student at Homestead has a variety of course choices to create an academic experience that is both challenging and reflecting of his or her passions and interests. I encourage you to really dig deep and be intentional when selecting your courses. Once you have submitted your course request to your counselor, you have until 2:45 p.m. on Friday, June 7th to change your mind about any course request. If this is the case, you simply need to email your counselor and we will get the change made. Any requests made after this time cannot be honored. If you want to take a class that requires an audition, such as show choir, jazz band, or dance team, please include it on your course request sheet. In the event that you do not make the team or group you desire, your counselor will place your alternative electives in your schedule. This is another reason why having alternative electives already listed is so important. If you have a class that you intend to take in the summer, such as PE or retaking a failed course, we want that course still listed in your course selection sheet as if you were taking it during the school year. At the end of the summer, once we have seen that you have successfully completed a specific course, your counselor will adjust your schedule accordingly. An example of this would be biology. Students who have not passed biology may not move on to a new science course. Therefore, we would list biology credit recovery as your science course for next year until we have seen that you have completed the course in the summer. At that time, we would then allow you to choose a different science course. Once you have submitted your course request sheet to me or Mrs. Schreiber after break, your advisor will encourage you to log on to Indiana Career Explorer and update your high school course plan. This will allow each of you to visualize how your sophomore year courses will impact your personal progress towards college and career readiness. Let me outline your task list at this point. Look through your course options available to you in the course description guide. Think through your academic goals and what you need to be prepared for your journey beyond high school. Talk to your family, consult with your teachers about what options are best for you, and email your counselor with any questions you have. We want you to feel good with the courses you have picked and are happy to support you however we can. Thank you for your attention today. Let's finish strong, Spartans.